Y'all ever been in front of a situation and didn't know how to react, like, by the situation? Like, you see something in front of you and it's like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to intervene here? Am I supposed to just walk away? How do I handle the situation? You know what I'm saying? Well, this was one of those situations that I just couldn't walk away from. I had a lot of those situations myself, but, you know, this was definitely one that, you know, you got to do something and say something in order to change things that we like to be talking about. So this is sitting on this train. Sitting on this train, trying to maintain these emotions inside. Sitting on this train, trying to stay sane with tears I hide. Sitting on this train, feeling this pain, but joy's inside. Sitting on this train, but joy's inside. Sitting on this train. Sitting on this train, trying to maintain these emotions erupting inside. You know I'll fuck you up, was the reply she had for her 9-year-old child. Flinching with fear, the little girl just shook her head and kept asking why. And as my heart burst into tears, trickles of fear fell from the young one's eyes. I was there, a witness to this grave injustice. The words echoed in my ear, you know I'll fuck you up. Because she wasn't just cussing her, now she was cussing us. Sometimes stuff can get real personal. Takes you back there, but I'm gonna get back to the piece. This woman sitting there with 3 little ones around her, transferring rage to all who surround her, and I was an instrument in this. My tune of harmony now in discord. Lord, I may not be able to rewind the tracks of this train, but please help me to change its course, because this little one hurting right now from fear, pain, and embarrassment. But compared to the beating that awaits her at home, for her this pain is irrelevant, and to think it all started with a compliment. Yeah, a compliment. 5 minutes ago, tall brown dreads was complimenting me as I was making my way to the train. Excuse me, sis, you sure are pretty. I smiled and replied, thanks. Can I speak with you before you go on your way? Well, I'd love to, but I have to catch this train, I said. Well, maybe next time, his cute self says, you'll have time. Yeah, maybe next time, I say and smile. I see this young one watching. She's standing close by. She turns her head to catch each exchange between me and this unnamed man. You see, she's just an observer, watching this flirtation unfold. When a thunder strike lands on her upper back, bare and exposed, the sound shatters my heart and turns it ice cold. I look from the child to her mama and the 3 children behind her, a question mark in my eyes as the young one cries, what did I do? My heart cries too. What did she do that warranted that action? The mother barks back, you all in a business. You so rude. Disbelief coursing straight through. For such innocence to be met by such a violent reaction. The train screeches closer. The child screams louder. Echoes in my mind as I run down the steps. What is my business? My business. How can I leave that child so defenseless? Defenseless. I want to say something. I want to do something. I want to shout. But only my mind cries out, what did she do, mama? That deserved a sneak attack. A smack like that on her back, that echoed all the way down to those trains. Or those tracks I saw on your arm. The screeching brakes increased my alarm. Doors open. Passengers exit. I take my seat. The young one enters head hung low, followed by the other 3. The doors close behind mom, who plots next to the young one, and demands angrily, what's your problem? And as if the smack upstairs wasn't enough, mama points her fingers 2 inches from her child's face and states, you know I'll fuck you up. And as I sit in disbelief and anger, contemplating my move towards these strangers, because I can't just sit in silence when I'm a witness to such violence. All I can do is pray, Lord, grant me the opportunity and the right words to say. Because I'm heading downtown, westbound train on time but off course. I catch the mama's eye. Did I see a flicker of remorse? She puts her hand in her pocket, pulls out a needle and puts it in her purse. Now, she could be a diabetic or she could be a nurse. Let's just hope that the noose of dope hasn't connected her neck just yet. But I keep feeling like I gotta reach out to this woman. It's gotta be a way to connect. 5 points is the stop. The family of 5 exit before me. She stands, hands on hips, plotting her next course. I ease up behind her and speak in love, not force, and say, "You got some beautiful children, sis." "Yeah, and I got 4 more. Wow. That's a lot, sis, for sure. But they sure are beautiful. Especially her right here. It's the young one standing near, eyes open wide with a smile she tries to hide as her mother replies, "Yeah, she just like how I used to be." I look sis directly in the eye and I reply, "That's why you gotta love her especially." She nods her head and gathers the children. We part ways at 5 Point Station. Her 5, 1 life. I hope she got the point. Because we are reflections in our children's lives. So let's be positive reflections in their eyes. And the next time you're sitting on that train, trying to maintain those emotions inside, or you're sitting in your car, trying to stay sane, but tears you hide. Yeah, you're sitting on that train, trying to stay sane, but joy's inside. Sitting on that train, but joy's inside. Sitting on that train, sitting on that train, sitting on that train.